If you're gonna play the game, you should play at the highest level. Been saying it for years, Jack's finally catching up. You may have noticed things are a little different than usual around here. Above me is a camera. It's hanging there. We rigged it up. Is it gonna fall down and destroy me? It's quite possible, all right? I hope not, but I might have to upgrade the insurance policy. There's a C500. This is like a cinema camera. There's at least 25 pounds up there. Today I've got an important video to make, and it's especially relevant with me moving into the new space and potentially having a new setup, a new computer setup. You guys probably know I've been using the new MacBook Pro. This guy over here, right? This one with the touch bar and just USB Type-C ports. Now, man, have I been immersing myself in the world of USB-C. It's not all created equal. Last night I was trying to connect various peripherals to realize how many of these USB-C cables that are out there aren't actually 3.1 compatible, so now you're not getting video display out of them and compatible and so on. I paid how much money for that laptop, and the USB Type-C cable that comes in the box that powers it up is USB 2? What's going on here, man? Okay, I don't know. Am I nitpicking? I don't think so. I'm just saying they should have given a better variety of cables, because really this is a cable issue. I like having that much throughput, all right? Each one of those is a Thunderbolt 3 capable port, but this whole cable situation requires some kind of conversation. So this video right here, I'm gonna show you what are your options when it comes to diversifying the USB-C port, whether it's on this MacBook Pro or other devices, other laptops that strictly have Type-C connectors. Now in front of me, I have a product. This is a hub. It's called Who2. Who2. Now if you had to judge a product strictly by its name, you might be a little bit concerned at this point. But this thing, it takes a single USB Type-C, hopefully 3.1 cable, and it gives you the variety of outputs that you would have had on the old MacBook Pro, pretty much. I think it's identical. Now they're not the only ones in the game. I got another one over here as well. This is called the Chocolate Hub. It looks like a piece of chocolate, but this one goes a step further because it actually adds Qi wireless charging to the top part of the hub. So I'm gonna be comparing the two of these right here. This one here is gonna add an SD card reader. It's gonna add an HDMI port, traditional USBs, your old peripherals, audio interfaces, things like that could take advantage of those. Now, let's crack this one open and see what it offers up comparative to the Chocolate Hub. You know what I like about this too is there's another Type-C connector on here. So I like that this has an in and an out. So this one, it comes in a few different colors: silver, gray, gold, graphite, rose gold. They're hoping that you match it up, the finish you chose on your MacBook Pro. No Qi wireless charging on this guy, but this one does have the cable, 3 traditional USB ports here. You see one of them is super speed for faster charging. You've got that SD card slot. Listen, a lot of people who shoot video on SD cards, this is very important to them, so that's there. And then you've also got HDMI port. I mean, that's for video output, right? You want to be on a TV, something like this. Your DC in case you need a little bit more juice. I'm assuming this guy just plugs in over here. Oh, look, it lights up. Jack, can you pick that up? Look at that. Flashy. Have you at this point solved the biggest problem with the new MacBook simply by adding this dongle? I guess so. I mean, I guess in some ways it's more versatile than adding a bunch of different cables and adapters and so on, like an independent dongle for each peripheral. This is kind of nice in that sense. It's all in one place. But at the same time, I mean, it's kind of large. Like, look at that. I don't know. You got this super slim laptop. Is this really what you want to carry around? A lot of people would probably be better served by just picking up the adapter cables. I know a lot of people don't want to go out and re-buy all these cables, but in the long run, if you think about it, it saves you from having to remember a dongle and a cable. You just go into the cable universe. So the most complained about thing when it comes to these laptops, beyond the fact that they're just incredibly expensive, is the fact that you're giving up some of the ports you had on the previous version. So here's a couple of devices, I'll link them down in the description, to bring back and potentially fix what some would consider to be the biggest problem with the new MacBook. If you want Qi wireless charging, you got it here in the chocolate version, or maybe you just get hungry. If you don't care about that, you can get something a little bit smaller with the cable already built in from Who2. Isn't Hutu like a tribe in Africa or something? Probably not spelled like that. Also, can I complain about something else? Is that okay, Jack? Do I have the stage here? Do I have the microphone? Let me complain about one other thing. This is happening to me all the time recently. I'm like this, all right, the hands are up on here, and you know, you're typing away, maybe you're in an email, maybe you're writing something, you're getting deep, whatever it is, and I'll just be thinking, I'll lean back a little bit, and the finger will slip up onto the touchpad. And in the email client, the send button is right there. You know how many emails I've sent that just like end at a particular word, and I'm not even done yet? That's happening to me lately, so, I mean, that's my issue. I suppose I could turn that off in particular apps and so on, but it's something to think about. You never know. You might end up sending the wrong email to the right person, and who knows where you'll go from there.